morning time, isn't it? It's Tuesday morning, and we've had this little baby nearly 24 hours now, but it's really not looking good. She's definitely got pneumonia. She's got such a bad rattle to her chest, and we just can't get enough food in her at the moment because she's got no suckling. So what we're having to do is just pop a little tiny drop. Oh, she's asleep, she's waking up. Just put a little tiny drop of milk on her tongue every 10 minutes or so, and doing that maybe 1 hour on, 1 hour off. We've been up most of the night with her as well, just to make sure that she's got somebody with her. Because if I'm being really honest, I just didn't think she'd make it, and the fact that she's still here is a little bit of a miracle. She's a bit of a fighter. So we'll keep you in tune, but unfortunately, bless her, she's just so weak. It really could go either way today. Oh, she's getting all snuggled in for a sleep, bless her. And she's really not been very well at all during the night, and there were several times I really didn't think that she'd make it. But she's still here, she's still a little trooper. It is now 8 o'clock in the morning, so we've been up since 4:30 looking after her and just making sure that she's okay. And we're just going to put her down for she's falling over. We're just going to put her down for an hour now so that she can have a little snooze. Oh, and we're getting ready for the feed. I've got to say though, every time I take this lid off, I'm a bit worried because she's very sick. Oh, she's still with us. Look at that. Now, we do know quite a bit about sick kittens because of having Storm and Spice before, who unfortunately passed away with us. Willow has got something called aspirational pneumonia, which means at some point she has got fluid on her lungs, which does make her gasp, and it makes her very weak, and it does make her want not to feed as well. So at the moment, all we are doing is every hour and a half is just popping a little drop of milk on her tongue, as many drops as she can stand. Sometimes she has a little suckle, but it's not very often. And really we're just trying to do the best we can to try and make it so that she's comfortable, and hopefully she'll pull through it. I mean, she is on a heat pad, but if you look underneath her, she gets very sticky and very gunky under there. I know, baby, I'll get your bot ready. And that's while she's asleep, or while she's on this heat pad here, which is kept at a lovely temperature for her. That's fluid that's coming from inside her throat, inside her chest, inside her lungs. So I am hoping, even though it's a bit gross and it's a bit sticky and it's a bit nasty for her, I am hoping that with her bringing it up now, bringing up the pneumonia and the fluid on her lungs, that maybe she's got a chance. It's still only a teeny tiny chance, but hopefully she'll recover. Just like before, we need to stimulate being the mummy, and we need to get the little girl to do a wee-wee, which is lovely, and she does like a wee-wee as well. Ooh, she's a lot better than what the boys were when we had the boys, and she does like to be able to do one as well. Look there, look, you can see the yellow on the pad. She does like to do a little wee. There, look. Now, it's very yellow in colour because she is dehydrated, which is why we're feeding every hour at the moment. Oh, she's trying to run away. No running away, little one. But that's a good sign that you're strong enough to. And we do this every time before and after she feeds, just to make sure that everything's working properly, because as soon as things don't work properly, that's when we've got an even bigger fight on our hands. This is too cute, look. She's fallen asleep, having a bot. Fast asleep. It's now 11 o'clock and she's just done another little wee look, which is lovely. And while she's been in her little Kitten ICU box. Oh, excuse me. She has leaked liquid again. If you see that side of her face where she's been laid, and I'm thinking that that's the liquid from her chest where she's got pneumonia, bless her. I like to give her a bit of a wipe up just before I give her a feed, just so that she's a bit more light. Hi everyone, so what I thought I would do is give a quick rundown of today and what's happened to the kitten today, because we haven't had a very good time at all. Woke up at about 2 o'clock this morning, gave a feed, very weak, very weak. So when I got up again at 4:30 this morning, I didn't anticipate Willow being alive, but she was, which was really lovely. Super weak though. I got to the point where I wasn't even going to feed her. I just, like with Spice, I was just going to let her slip away and just give her the love that she needed to be able to just take her last breath. But as I was just nursing her and I gave her a wash because she'd got all of a sticky face where a lot of the mucus has been coming out of the mouth because of the pneumonia, as I was wiping her down, she started doing a poo, and it was a massive poo. It was about this big, and I thought, well, if she can do a poo, then she might survive because her body's still working. So we've nearly lost her about 3 times today, William. Would you say about 3 times? And it's been really difficult, and the last feed was really bad. She's really not doing very well, but she is still feeding, and we are still trying to get some fluids into her. But just to let you know that because of the turn for the worse that she's taken today, she doesn't look like what she did yesterday, because we just haven't been able to get the fluids in her that she needs to be able to look any better, even though we are trying. So she's just a little bag of skin and bones. Being in contact with the vet, there's nothing they can do. They said before, you know, it's a 50-50 chance with antibiotics anyway, and she's got a 50-50 chance now as it is, so there's no point putting her through it. So we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing. She's in the kitten hot box, isn't she? Yeah. She's in the kitten hot box, and she's... Are you going to come and join me on the floor? Come and join me then. There we go. Hello! So she's in the kitten hot box. We're going and checking on her at least every 10 minutes because we are kind of addicted to making sure she's okay, aren't we? And we're just doing the best that we can. But we do want you to know that any videos after this that we're putting on now, she may look a little bit bad. That's purely because she's so weak. But she is still with us, and we're doing everything we can, aren't we? Yeah. So pray for Willow. Come on, Willow, you can do it. Oh, it's 2:30, and we're just doing a little wee, making sure we can get all the wee-wees out. Oh, good girl, good girl. Because while this body's still working, where there's life, there's hope. With another clean sponge. Oh, sorry, sweetie. Just trying to stimulate being her mum and giving her a lift over. Try and keep her clean. It's a clean baby, don't we? Oh, yes, we do want a clean baby. And she's so tiny and so precious. Oh. Good girl. Hey, somebody come back to life a little bit. We had a little bit of a walk a minute ago, didn't we? Where do you want to go? Are you going to go for a little walk? Or was that all of your energy gone? Where do you want to go? Want to go where you're at? What's this? Oh no, it must have taken all of your energy, little one.